Welcome back to the Arsenal podcast. My name is Cossy. Welcome back to a brand new video. This is the latest Arsenal news and transfer news. David RAYA has completed his medicals at Arsenal. He's passed them and is going to be announced as an Arsenal player in the next very few hours. We're going to be talking about that from Fabrizio Romano. We'll be talking about Inter Milan. They have offered £17.2 million for Takehiro Tomiyasu. Arsenal are asking for 30. I want your thoughts. I want your opinions. Should we sell him? Should we sell Tomiyasu? Now, we have a couple of left backs. We have a couple of centre backs and a couple of right backs. Takehiro Tomiyasu is one of the very versatile players in our defense. Do we sell him? Do we keep him? Let me know your thoughts in the comment box below. Of course, Jorginho's agent has come out and clarified the air on his player. He said he stays. Nothing else. We'll be talking about Moises Caicedo and the drama going on. Chelsea, Liverpool. We'll be talking about all that. Hit the like button, subscribe to the podcast as well. Now, I have a request for you. In the comment section below, I have pinned my WhatsApp number. What you're going to do, you're going to predict the Nottingham Forest game and then record a video, send it to me on WhatsApp, and I'll be uploading that video as your prediction. How about that? Let's get this video to 500 likes and let's dive into the content. Let's start off with David RAYA. According to Fabrizio Romano, the deal is dusted. The deal is completely done. He understands that David RAYA has completed his main part of the medical test as Arsenal player and is set to be signing very, very shortly. RAYA has already agreed with Arsenal on a long-term deal until 2028, anticipating a permanent deal for a permanent move, despite being loaned at Arsenal with the buy option, which actually is being put in place courtesy of FFP. Now, Arsenal have either registered him for this game against Nottingham Forest, or they've actually not registered him. So the deadline is over. It was at exactly noon UK time. We are now 3 hours ahead of that deadline. So we do not know whether Arsenal have actually registered the player or not. But if they have registered him, I'll definitely let you know in my next video. Make sure you subscribe for that and make sure you've also turned on the notification bell. So RAYA could be in the matchday squad. Everything is done. As far as I understand, he's at the Arsenal London Colney doing his media duties, taking those photo shoots, taking those videos, his first interviews and everything. And we will actually hear from him very, very soon. I'll tell you what, it would be better for me if Arsenal announced David RAYA in the Nottingham Forest game. So he's not part of the matchday squad. I would love it if Arsenal just, announced him, just like Man United did with, Holland, just like, a couple of clubs really do it. Matchday 1, before the game, we unveil our new signing in David RAYA. Would you love that, or would you love him to be announced today and then be part of the matchday squad? Let me know about that. Now, Arsenal have received a quite interesting offer from Inter Milan. That is £17.2 million for the services of Takehiro Tomiyasu. Takehiro Tomiyasu is a player that was actually in at Bologna in Italy. Was wanted by a couple of clubs. Juventus actually wanted him. I think Fiorentina also wanted him. But eventually Arsenal won the race to sign Takehiro Tomiyasu. And look, He's had his good times at Arsenal. He's also had a rough time at the club. Injuries have not been on his side; they've been actually affecting him. But he's one player that Arsenal fans loved. When we signed him, he was kind of a revolution. Was more of a breath of fresh air at right back, with the likes of Debuchy, Bellerin. You remember the right backs we had. You remember the sick chronology of right backs we had. So when we signed Takehiro Tomiyasu, he was more of a breath of fresh air at right back, and I like him very much. I really like him a lot. Now, Arsenal have Timber at right back. We also have Timber still at left back. We have Zinchenko at left back. We have Ben White at right back. It means Arsenal could actually use some money. Arsenal could actually offload at least one centre back. However, my problem with letting Tomiyasu go is we don't know what's going to happen in the season. We really don't know what's going to come our way. We could have more games, more than anticipated. We could actually have more injuries as compared to last season. And we might just need, Takehiro Tomiyasu around. if we are getting 30 million, like Arsenal are asking, Arsenal saying you have to give us 30 million if you're going to take the services of our player, then maybe 30 million is alright, because Arsenal will be making will be doubling the fee we actually signed him for. But 17 million, 20 million, I think Arsenal should actually keep him. I know Mikel Arteta said the squad is unsustainable, but our backline, apart from Cedric Soares, the rest of the players should stay. And maybe Nuno Tavares. The rest of the players should actually stay. Any player that actually played a part in Arsenal's season last campaign should stay. Takaro Tomiyasu, I like a lot. I don't think he's a bad player. I don't think he's a bad character around the squad. I think we can keep him for this season. If we win any major silverware, his price is more likely to skyrocket through the roof. So we can probably sell him for 45 million euros if, in the next summer, if Arsenal can be that patient. So let me know what you think about Takaro Tomiyasu. Inter Milan wants him. I don't think he will turn them down. We've had talks about him wanting that more game time. So we might actually see him switch sides. Anyway, now Jorginho's agent, in terms of outgoings, Jorginho's agent has come out and given us a very strong story. He said, my man, my agent, my client is going to be staying at Arsenal. So he said, he's just confirmed that Jorginho will stay at Arsenal, and he says he will stay at the club. He is happy in London. Let's just move on. Jorginho is focused, thinking about Saturday and playing his sixth year in the Premier League, as well as his fifth in the Champions League. There were reports of interested clubs in Italy, as well as Fenerbahce, but that has actually been watered down by the agent. I've never felt like Jorginho is unhappy, and I've always felt that Mikel Arteta really likes him. He treasures him. He thinks he's one of those very experienced midfielders, one of those very classy and very good players. I think Jorginho is going to be very key when we win games. Like when we are leading 3-0, 4-0, you can actually bring him on, take Declan Rice off, bring him on, take Partey off, you bring him on, because he's got the ability to keep things ticking. He's got the ability to, keep our shape, passing the ball. I don't think he's a sloppy passer. I think he's a very good genius when it comes to his passes. And also that final ball at times that he actually picks is very, very crucial. And in games where Arsenal will need extra creativity from deep, we might actually have to take off Rice and introduce Jorginho. But also, going to the UCL, going into a season of pressure, Jorginho and his experience and his age in this young side, we will actually use his services very, very much. So, I tell you what, Jorginho should stay. And therefore, his agent also agrees that he will be staying. Now, Miguel Delaney has also given us an update about what Arsenal are planning in the last days of the window. And he said Arsenal are looking to make at least one more important sell in order to get a new player in the number 6 position. Mikel Arteta is looking to add one more player to his midfield. I don't think Arsenal are looking to add a midfielder in number 6, but I think we're looking to prioritize at least a midfielder to come in. So I won't be surprised if Arsenal sign Kudus, Barella. So you can hear the links of the players we're linked with. Probably Arsenal are looking at that kind of profile, but I don't think a number 6 really. We have so many of those, okay? But Miguel Delaney says Arsenal are looking at another midfielder. So keep your eyes open and let's be watching this space. And finally, Moises Caicedo has turned down the opportunity, the chance to play for Liverpool. He's turned down the chance to play in the Europa League and he decided to go to Chelsea. As far as I understand, Chelsea have offered him more money and Chelsea have offered him a bigger bonus if he signs for them as compared to Liverpool. It's a crazy transfer window. Liverpool bidding 111 million to make Moises Caicedo the most expensive signing of all time in the Premier League. It is crazy. But what is crazier is when Chelsea go, we are going to obliterate that for Moises Caicedo. We might actually see Chelsea paying 115 million pounds, million euros for Moises Caicedo. I want him to go to Chelsea, okay? Thank you, Kai. Thank you so much. Because if he goes to Chelsea, he will win trophies. He will go back to the UEFA Champions League. But Chelsea are not consistently going to be challengers as Liverpool are. At least they're not going to be challenges this campaign unless otherwise. So let him go to Chelsea. Let him, be in the chaos. That Liverpool machine, you add Moises Caicedo, we might actually be up for a very, very big problem. I see you right in the next one. Like I said, drop your prediction on my WhatsApp. It's in the comment box below. What you have to do is record a video, send it on my WhatsApp. The number is in the comments and description. And of course, I'll see you right in the next one.